Alrighty folks, day 55. What did we do last time? Oh, we put the diary key in the coat check. That's one thing. So we potentially could aim to do that again. I think that's the plan. We're not like expecting that it'll necessarily happen, but we're gonna stick with the plan of staying on the right hand side of the house and trying to draw rooms from the north on the west wing. That's the plan. Okay. Let's go grab this. I also just realized I don't have my notebook in front of me, so give me a second. Alright, I've got my notebook. Yeah, okay, we also did this last time. Holy moly, we smashed the vase. Oh, so the fact that this is still smashed and the microchip isn't here implies to me that it's probably still in the Blackbridge Grotto, but we should check, just in case. Yep, so that happened by accident. I found a microchip. So what does that imply about where the other one might be? I don't think anything really. So yeah, there'll be a clue at some point, which is like, yeah, okay, so it's still here. There'll be a clue at some point that says, smash the vases in the entrance hall or something, or maybe more cryptic than that. And then there'll be another clue for wherever the other one is, I guess. So it's interesting that one of them is there. Why not just have it be like a two slot thing where I have to get two things for it? Why is one of them already in the grotto? Unless like there is a reason to take them out and put them somewhere else. Maybe to get the other one, you have to take the first one and put it somewhere else. Who knows? Let's see what we get here. Wait, I can rotate. Oh, we must carry over the compass, the ornate compass, which is, holy moly, that's really powerful. Okay, cool. 3 red rooms is always nice. Dig spots are always nice. This is really powerful, especially if I'm trying to stay on the right hand side of the house as well. Okay, that's great. We don't have that many items, so I might actually go for the root cellar. Red rooms don't bother me that much anymore. Okay, root cellar. What are you doing? Dig spots in root cellar. Let me write that down. Dig root. Cellar. Dig cellar. Don't think there's anything else. I think you can top up the water in there. I don't think I've ever done it, but I think that's what that bucket is for. Okay, so we begin, and we're staying on the right-hand side of the house as much as we can. And ideally get a solarium as well. We'll go left here. That's fine. Let's get the gems. Yep. The gems are not in the black box. The gems are in the blue box. Both of these statements are false. The statement on the white box is false. Both of these statements are false. So that can't be true ever, right? Because if it's true, then they're both false, but one's true. Yeah, wait, what? Yes? I guess so. So this has to be false. Wait, in which case part of it's true? If this is false, then not both of these statements are false. Then part of it's true. So then it would have to be that bit that's true. Because we know that bit's false. So this is true. And then the whole thing is still overall false, right? The statement on the white box is false. So that's true. So this is false. No, this is false. Gems are in the blue box, so they're not in the blue box. So that's false and false. So they're not in the blue box. This is true. The gems are not in the black box, so they're in the white box. That logic felt shaky. Let's do it the other way around. Let's imagine they're in each thing. So let's imagine they're in here. The gems are in the black box. Oh, not, sorry, the gems are not in the black box. True. Gems are in the blue box. True, so this has to be false. Both these statements are false. If this is false, then both these statements are false is false. So one of them is true. Is that like a looping contradiction? The statement on the white box, I don't think it is, right? Because like if that's true and that's false, then the whole thing overall is false. Well, if that's true and that's false, but that can't be true. So that's false, that's true. Has to be. If it's false and false, then that's true. So that's true and false. But that's wrong. So it's false and true. It has to be. This is so weird having two statements on the same box at the same time. The statement on the white box is false. So that's false. Gems are not in the blue box. This has to be true. Gems are not in the black box. So I think it has to be here. I'm not 100% sure on this. Let's continue with what I was doing. So hold on. So first I said the gems are in here. So this would be true. This would be false. No, this would be true. This would be false. But if this is false, then that is true. But then that contradicts the fact that I said that is true. Okay, so I think there's a contradiction there. Let's imagine they're in here. Starting here though. So this is false. They are in the black box. This is false, and this has to be true. If this is true, then both these statements are false. Oh, hold on. If this is true, both of these statements are false. Well, then it's false. The gems are not in the... I'm going to open this. Yay, okay. I didn't fully trust it, but holy moly, that was confusing. Let's not go that way. Let's leave space. Okay. I should check what we've got available. Let's do the hallway here though. What do we have? What's our item? Morning Star and Ornate Compass. Holy moly, that's good. Okay, perfect. And we're gonna obviously get the shovel at some point so we can do all the digging. And hopefully get the... We could do that here. Yeah, sure. Hopefully get the... Oh, key card, perfect. Hopefully get the code check. So many words in this game. Too many words. I can rotate stuff. So yeah, I'll rotate the den to, yeah, I think to that. Cool. Holy crap, having the ornate compass is so powerful. Like, after we've done other stuff with the code check, it might be that I want to put in the code check. Where's the treasure map go again? Okay, all the way up there. Treasure map. Should I do the entrance hall now? Sure. I do want the shop. Yeah, I could stick it here, why not? Or... depends whether I end up... Yeah, just stick it here, it's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, still no shovel, but there's a shovel here. Cool. This is my favourite set of stuff. We're going to get it all. Yeah, when it's this set of stuff, holy moly. The shop is amazing. And then I don't have to come back here anymore, which is good. Cool. go dig in the cellar. It's interesting that the left vase, or the right vase, also stays smashed, even though that didn't have anything in it, did it? As far as I could tell. I guess it just allows you to smash both for, like, symmetry. It's like, well, there's two vases, so why would you be able to smash one and not the other? But then you could ask that about every other vase in the game. I guess, oh, now it's going to be hard to determine whether you can smash them with a normal sledgehammer or not. I think you probably can. Pretty sure it doesn't require the power hammer. Okay, we've got running shoes now as well, which is good. Okay, Den. Den? I was trying to make a joke there, but it didn't work at all because I kind of needed to do it before I drew the runes. It was going to be Den. Something security. As in, like, then. Yeah, sure. Good joke. Good joke. Not missing anything. Good, good. So we do have the key card, so we can set this to high. Unlocked as always. Then log in. Swan song. Yep. Okay. Let's see what the options are. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Gain 3 gold for each red room. Or permanently add allowance. I always love adding allowance. Although at this point, is it silly? It's probably silly. Why did that one? Let's add the small chest. Each bedroom you draft for your second, each time you unlock a bypass security door, which will probably happen quite a lot now. Or while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, which doesn't just mean the drawing room, it means the drawing room type. I think that might happen the most, right? If you draw... that's like if you place it, okay. I'm not sure actually. Let's do the bypass security door one. Sure. Start. Almost didn't start it. Whoops. Okay. And then we go this way. Don't care about the lab. Dark room is okay, but it's dark. Let's just do the pantry and come. Just get the money in the steps, sure. And then for short route purposes, I might just go back here. Leave that as a dead end. Well, it might not end up being a dead end, but we'll see. Yeah, it's turned that way, I think. I mean, I could turn any of them. Well, I could turn either of those two that way, but the breakfast nook has a key, so it's better. Okay. There's a coin on the floor. I see you. Nothing else. Sure, bedroom. I'd like to leave some gap here, right, so that I can maneuver around it. So bedroom or kitchen. There's the bedroom. It's a good place for it. And there's a lockbox. We don't often get one here, do we? In fact, have I ever seen it there? Maybe. I don't remember. I guess chapel. That way around? Sure. You can take my money, that's fine. I'll just take it back. I know where you keep my money, God. In the floor. Oh, and somebody else's money. This way. Should we let's get to that edge. Sure. I've really got to get the coat check, otherwise this isn't worth it at all. Morning room, turn it round. Oh. Why? Morning room can only go that way. Have I ever noticed that? I don't think I've ever noticed that. Okay. So do I want 2 gems, 8 steps from every bedroom, could be really good, or the extra items. I think items I'm doing pretty good for right now, so let's do the nursery, get the steps. Like that combined with the sleeping mask is basically means I don't have to worry about steps now. Okay, back to the chapel. Well, there's the second coin that I gained from the chapel. Gone. Okay, aquarium, sure. Am I leaving enough space here? Maybe I want more routes into that space. I guess I do have the parlor as well. But maybe this is a good time to actually do this and have a door going to the left just in case. So yes, I will. Oh, I could have done... Oh, yeah, I could have rotated it so it was left and right. Oh well. Oh well, it's too late. Oh, no items on there. That's unusual. There's one on the floor though, so that makes up for it. Oh, and a brick. Lovely. Let's throw that through there. I wonder if I'm still missing anything from the clues that were in here. Or was that just for that birth certificate thing? Okay, so here we should try and turn the other way. Which we can with either of these two. Let's do the drawing room. Where are all those keycard doors? Hello, thank you. Right. I think I'll turn southwards actually to get this space. I could redraw. We have 2 corners right now. One's the break room, one's the kitchen. Break room's pretty good. But we could just see what else we get. Kitchen's pretty good as well. But I'm not sure I'll need the kitchen today. Let's redraw, see what we get. Oh, I do want that, but not now. Oh, I can't. Oh, you can only rotate the first 3 you see. Okay, it's worth keeping in mind. But I think boiler room saves this. Okay. And there'll be dig spots. Lovely brick. If only my experiment was based on digging up rubbish. Broken lever. It's scary that can be an item you have to dig up. We're gonna have to do this. Wait. Oh. Oh, it was already there. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, we'll go fill in that space for now. If we get the coat check, we're doing the coat check. Dining room? Sure. And we get this. We're totally fine for steps today, for sure. And there's something... Oh no, it was that was beeping. Yep, okay. What's this way? Get the master bedroom. Or the music room. I guess for filling in space, that... I don't really care about the master bedroom right now, so sure, music room. We are getting low on gems. Worth keeping in mind. Secret garden key, which is handy for exploring on the left-hand side. Yeah. Obviously we could use the observatory later for a corner, but I think I'd rather do that than get the other thing, get the stars. Sure. What are we on actually? 50, okay, cool. So we can do a lot of redrawing. I said though, next time I get this, I shouldn't just do it immediately because then it takes a while to get back to 50, whereas if I gained more, I'd probably get it more often and could keep using it. We'll go this way. No, use normal key. Could get the dice or get the keys. Let's get the keys. Let's get the... Yeah, let's get the keys, sure. Actually, I don't think I'll need them. Oh, there's dice anyway. Cool. So that worked out. And a dig spot. Anything else? Nope. Can you use the secret garden key on this side of the house? Yes, you can, right? So I could have used it then. Morning room, veranda, showroom. Could a showroom item come in handy? The gems would be handy. I don't have that much money. I can also redraw. Oh yeah, using those, of course. Let's just get the gems, I think. Yeah. You also tend to get lots of other good stuff in here as well, like that. Hooray. And my food's ready, but I don't need it. Let's let it get cold. Take those. Dig. Oh, and a key as well. Holy moly. Where are all these keycard doors that's supposed to show up? Move. I might actually redraw to use the space, I guess. Really? It's only 2 spaces. Who cares, right? But then I don't care about any of these either. But getting rid of them is good. Let's just do the storeroom, get the key and the gem and the money. And 2 dig spots as well. And not only that, but also Swimmerd! Guess that's just a thing I do now. I mean, it's the thing I've been doing the whole game, basically. Sure, we'll have it now. 140 steps. More, 142. Because of the salt, yep. Okay, boiler room, foundation. There's dig spots in here as well. Did I? Yeah, okay. I was wondering if I ever went in the den. Of course I did, because I had to go through there to get to here. It's just I remember like putting it down and then not going in it because I went to a different place to draw. And so in the back of my head, it was like, make sure to go back to the den. Ooh, oh, I've cut off the treasure map. The treasure map would have been there. Oh, well, in theory, we could open the antechamber, I guess. South. Oh, I've got it in front of me right now. Greenhouse or weight room? Okay. We'll see. I wouldn't actually mind doing a weight room today. It'd probably be fine. Special key? No. Normal key. Oh, that's the worst place for that to show up. I could go from the aquarium, I guess. Oh, that's terrifying. Go from the aquarium, maybe try and go forwards. Secret garden key there. I mean, if that's a locked door. Oh no, this is the worst. Or I could hope it will come up again. What's safer? Oh, what is safer? Oh, that's so bad having that cut off. Because then to draw southwards over on this side again, I'd have to like loop around like this, which would be quite tricky, not impossible. Not impossible. Probably have to use a lot of redraws to make it happen. Ooh, don't love this. If I could get a T-junction here, it wouldn't be terrible. I think let's get it. Let's get the diary key and then see if we can recover this over here. This is risky. Let me write down, put it back. Put it back. Okay. Diary key has been returned to you. I could obviously just come and get it later, but I think it's nice to have it on me. So I have to walk back again later. Aquarium over here. Okay, can we recover this? Okay, that's what I wanted. Sure, this is going to be full though, isn't it? So I can't get this stuff and get a key here, at least. Can you smash them while they're in the water? No. Now I'd like this one to be locked. I wish there was some way of knowing. Let's just go this way for now. Ugh. I'd like a one that just goes vertical, ideally. I can redraw. I can redraw. Okay. Passageway, yeah. Or gym. Let's just do the gym, I think. Sure, yeah. That's fine. Use a key. Perfect place for the Mount Holly gift shop. Okay, this might be, I might have recovered. Can we finally open this diary? What's it going to have in it? Is it going to be all in Eurasian? Use key. Should I just turn that way, or should I? Maybe I should redraw for another T junction or a straightforwards. T junction would be best, I guess. Something that goes straight forward, ideally. Like either as a T junction or only straightforwards. In which case I'm going to use this. Yep. Okay. Good place for the passageway. Solarium would also be good. Let's see what we get here. Oh, finally, we can do our experiment. I don't really care that much about any of them. Should we just connect up to the antechamber? Which I can do with either of these. I guess I could drain the pool again if I want to. Because I don't need the reservoir. Maybe we should sort that out now. Because I don't need the reservoir anymore, do I? Like to be empty. Sure, let's do it. We need to do it at some point anyway. Lockbox in here as well. Holy moly. And there'll be a new lockbox in the hallway. If I remember to go back to it. So take those. Okay, so it's basically, if I remember correctly, it's this one needs to go the other, no, upwards. And then this one needs to go downwards. And then we do, oh, that's already full, so reservoir. Yep. Does that put the reservoir at the right level? No, I think we then have to put some back in there. I'm thinking for the bunker place. think it's at... I must have written that down somewhere, right? How far back? Was it before the geography stuff? I might not have written it down because I was just like, well, I can remember that. I can go and adjust it. I feel like it might have been 7. Yeah, I didn't write it down. Okay, for now let's just fill the reservoir. Well, with as much water as is in the pool, I guess. Which is basically filling the reservoir. At least it's taking it to the level where you can then use the boat. I think then you want to go down, yeah, some number. So you have to like fill these tanks with some amounts to be able to get to the white sands place. Okay, pool is empty. Good. Should we go there now? Might as well. Yeah. Okay, this way. I can see it. It's over there. I do love that aspect of the game is that you just look through all the doors and see rooms in the distance. It's an interesting visual effect. I was wondering if that was visible on the outside. And if so, is it clickable on the outside? Because the coin was like clipping through the back of the box. Okay, up to the passageway, around the corner, try and draw south. Try and get the ladyship's chamber. Surely, I mean, I should just use the redraws on it, shouldn't I? Ooh. That would help. I get one less chance to do it. I think let's do it. Let's get this. Sure, it's one less chance to draw the ladyship's chamber, but more likelihood of drawing and not using all my redraws, I guess. Okay. So leftwards here. Well, let's take the conference room then. Yep. Sure. Nice bright room. Let's draw north to begin with. More steps, hidden effect. I don't really care, to be honest. Let's do the dorm. Don't think I had any reason to come back here. This stuff, at least. More dice, which is good. Don't have to use my stars. So that worked out. Is this it's a normal door? Okay, come on. Here we go. So I could use my thing, but I don't need to. Like, I've got access to that space anyway. Do I do it? Do I just like redraw now, or do I do that only at the last moment? I feel like it does need to be like high up on this row. So maybe I just do it now. Redraw. Redraw. How many times am I willing to do it? I don't know. Redraw. Oh, this is terrible. Hold on, I could do purple from here. Perfect. How many gems does the thingy require? Bedroom. None. Okay. So this should like almost guarantee it. Like, come on, surely. Especially with at least one redraw. Surely. So it's still not there. Redraw. We've got it, and we've got the key. Holy moly. Holy moly. What am I hearing? I'm hearing something somewhere. Oh, hello, you. Okay, here we go. Use the key. Her ladyship's sleep. It's a sleep diary. Okay, I'm gonna get her dreams. 79. My dear diary, after countless sleepless nights and failed home remedies, my physician has urged me to document my sleeping routines in the various bedrooms of our estate. It is his hope that by tracking the caliber and length of my sleep in each room, together we may come to a deeper understanding of my condition and perhaps with luck find a more favourable environment which I might finally find some amount of rest. There's going to be some like really abstract and gamey thing, isn't there, rather than something sensible. I mean, they're mentioning steps. My dear diary, to begin, I thought it best to start with my own room, despite already knowing how unsuitable it has been for my sleep of late. Perhaps it is all the old memories that linger here, as it is impossible not to think of home among so many mementos of my youth. Nonetheless, I find comfort in gazing at the stars before dozing off. It pains me to consider that if this trial is successful, it may be one of the final occasions that I sleep here. Clara. Okay, my room. Sleep duration, 2.5 hours. Quality. Peaceful despite brevity. I see. Like what? How do I use this information? Like, I can't sleep here, right? Can I? Is there gonna be some way that I can like sleep and like spend time? Is it? Because they do have times for each one. Weird. Observable effects. I awoke the following morning with 10 less steps, but also observed an additional star in the sky. Okay. So there's some mechanic for sleeping in these rooms. You get a benefit from each one. Dearest diary, last night I retired to the guest room as I have yet to gain the courage to ask anyone to surrender their room to me, even for a night. This bedroom is a cozy space. Wait, can I like sleep and wake up the next day in the room and have like benefits? Surrender their room to me, even for a night. This bedroom is a cozy space, normally reserved for the guests staying in the weekend. However, I found, despite having a choice between two beds, that neither proved to be very comfortable. I must speak with Herbert about this, as our guest deserves, at the very least, as much comfort in their stay as we have. I'm still confused about like who was living here when. Because Clara is my grandma. Herbert is her brother-in-law. Were they all just living here? I don't know. Sleep duration 4 hours, quality very fragmented, observable effects, nothing special. Okay, I should be writing these things down clearly. Okay. Sleep effects. Ladyship's chamber. Uh, 2 hours quality. Peace. Well, 2 hours peaceful. Oh, sorry, 2.5 hours. 10 less steps. 1 star. Okay. Interesting. Guest bedroom. Four hours. Fragmented, very fragmented. Nothing. Okay. Like, am I going to get the ability to sleep in the beds from having read this, or what? My dear Dario, it was strange to sleep in the childhood room of my late husband. The room was just as I had imagined it from the stories he told me of growing up with an elder brother. Herbert informed me that the room has remained untouched, almost identical to when they both occupied it. To avoid any accidents, I slept in the bottom bunk, as climbing ladders is not as easy as it used to be. Despite my exhaustion, my thoughts of Simon kept me up through most of the night. Okay. Sleep duration twice the usual. Twice the usual? What's that mean? Bunk room. Twice the usual. Oh, of course, because the bunk room, everything's doubled. Maybe that means times 2.5, because that's what you got in your own room. Quality 2 times as restless. Oh, I wrote that in the wrong place. Whoops. The next morning, I went to the family tomb to visit his grave and was surprised to find a flower already laid. Okay. Simon's tomb. Flower. What the heck? Do I do this stuff or what? I could not bring myself to ask Hartley directly if I could borrow his room for my sleep study. The mere thought of it was mortifying. Instead, I decided to roll the die, as he often puts it, and wait for his night off, to sneak into his room to nap. The experience of sleeping in the servant's room was thrilling, but the fear of getting caught was overwhelming. Every little noise startled me, and I couldn't manage to sleep for more than a few moments, fearing Hartley would return at any time. Yep, that doesn't sound great. Servants' quarters. 1 hour, perhaps. Terrible quality. Affects about half the steps the following day. Half of your current steps, or half what you would normally start with? What's this with a stray die found its way into my pocket? Okay, so probably 1 die. Half steps, 1 die. Doesn't sound worth it. My dear diary, I have to confess that I was initially hesitant to spend the night in the Baron's room. It's extravagantly showy with every... I guess so the Baron is Herbert. Right? But that's your sister, it's your brother-in-law, whatever. It's extravagantly showy with every surface adorned with gold and every piece of furniture, so large it seems almost comical. But as I lay down on the enormous bed, I was surprised to find that I felt entirely at ease. Even the absurdly oversized pillows were somehow comfortable, propping me up just right so that I didn't feel any strain on my neck or back. I slept more soundly than I have in weeks, and I woke up feeling genuinely rested for the first time in what feels like forever. Clara. I wonder if... because we've got Swinbird, or like the Darebird thing in there. I wonder if that affects it as well. Master bedroom. I guess there are 8 of these, right? 8 hours. The best quality. I woke feeling very fresh and with more energy and more steps. More steps. Very vague. As fate would have it, just as I had begun to make progress in my guest of slumber, sure, a most joyous event has interrupted my progress. My beloved daughter has given birth to a son. Oh, it's me, and has requested my presence in town to assist her during this exciting but demanding time. For now, I shall take my leave of the bedrooms of Mount Holly, but I am certain, dear diary, that one day I shall return. So maybe we have to check out the others. Lady Clara Epson, grandmother, because you're a grandmother now. Ooh. What? What? So it's obviously the antechamber, but the door goes to a bridge. That's the bridge. That's the antechamber in the space where the outer rooms go. That's the little stream outside, and that's where the plank gets placed if you come out of the garage. So that's the way you walk in this way to set the outer room over here. Huh. Antechamber outer room? What the heck does that mean? That's definitely what that represents. Like, it could be any other room with, like, 4 doors, I guess, but I don't think so. Like, that's iconography of the room being like that has been used multiple times for the antechamber. So, okay. Can I now... No. What? What do I do? Do I do something with this? No, so that's Simon, clearly, I think. Maybe? Or like your father, maybe? I think that's Daddy and Mummy, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Um... So clearly that information is going to come in useful at some point, but how and when? Do we need the dates? Probably not, right? Can always look at my video if I need them, I guess. Although I never do that. I'll smash these, no. At least not with my morning star. So as far as I can tell, I cannot sleep. Maybe you need some special item that lets you do it? Because it does seem like, yeah, at some point I'm going to get the ability to sleep in these beds. I don't know if that wakes me up in this room or back at the tent, but with some, like, changes to my stats in some way. Okay. I guess that's that. We'll keep exploring the house from the pool. Huh. Huh. Not sure what to do with that yet. A permanent addition to the shrine. Oh yeah, I already did that, of course. Yeah, and that's how I got it there in the first place. All right. One more trophy and I can do that. So I do want the break room if I can get it. I guess rotates. Let's not use any more stars. Infinite money hack. Oh, or just 15. 15 will do. Okay, I don't think I have any other plan for now. Use a broken handle on here, I guess. If I want to. Like, how much of a hack is this one? Let's find out. Or is there something special on this one? I don't think so. I didn't do it. I guess I have to press E. Yep. Like, is there something extra special? I guess there's like 100 coins, but like basically you can just get more from it. I don't see anything other than those, unless there's like a hidden thing on here. Let's do it. Well, that sucks. Okay, you cut you ×2, so yes, we'll do that. Like, I get, like, the reason to leave the cash in there is to hopefully double it again or whatever, but that's, like, so risky. I think it's way better to do... Wow, okay. That's cool. Cash out. This is, like, such an easy way to get money. Now we could get a snake. That'd be fine. 3 coins? Sure, let's just do that. That would have been 9, okay. Get rid of you. This is just such an easy way to get money. I don't really have a reason to get the money right now, so... this seems hard to recover. Let's go do this. Should have done that immediately. Could catch a snake. Come on. Oh. Okay, get a coin or a snake. Or that. Wait, what? Why did that reject it for a second? That was weird. Nah. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. I have no reason to do it, but let's get some more. Ooh, another one. I shouldn't do this. Each one of these is another coin. Yeah, that was silly. That was very silly. Why am I doing it again? It's the addiction. Should I try and catch the snake or... Ooh. I mean, you're just going to reset it. I guess I'll get rid of you. This isn't worth it. It's 3 coins, and each one is 1 coin, so no. So the potential for 9 here. Oops, I did not mean to exit. Right click, exits. Oops. Why am I still doing it? Nah, that seems annoying. I potentially could get 3, but not worth it, I don't think. Get a snake? But again, that's only 3, isn't it? Okay, well, I don't think I'm likely to make this work. Well, I'm doing it anyway, apparently. Oh, good job. Screw it. No. These are just pull it until it's like recoverable for sure. Like, potentially could get a snake, but would also want like 2 times or whatever. You don't get anything for many 2 timeses. Okay, now I'm losing money. It was going well to begin with. Screw that. I mean, I could get 6. Yay, okay, I did. Why am I still going? What just... Oh my gosh. Okay, infinite money hack is not working anymore. I think it's harder on this one because you, well... No, you get the same rewards for 3, right? I think so. So it should be the same, basically. If I catch you... Go on, catch you. Catch. 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 I said. Catch. Okay, screw this. Screw gambling. Let's go this way. Okay, what's going to happen at this point? Like, I don't really have any other objectives. I mean, I do. I've got so many things written down. I'll probably have to like look over it between this time and next time. That might be my last like. Ooh, like there's a specific thing in a specific room that I need to do. Is that true? Obviously, we've got the castle thing from the chess room, and the puzzle under the bedroom, whatever bedroom that is, and the 4-digit code thing. Gosh, I'm gonna have to start paying attention to a lot of things again, aren't I? Yep. I sure am. Okay, so... Well, the conference room will have those keys in it. Shall I go get them and then just open all these lockers? Maybe? So many steps. The break room would be great to start sorting out because... like, it would be great to know what the blue tent does. It's probably a big deal, maybe? Since it's so hard to get. Maybe it just changes the colour of the tent. That would be very mean. Okay. Those are all my keys. I could get more keys from the entrance hall. Well, more something. Sure, let's go check. We've got the steps. Why not do it? Is it this way? So there's that puzzle. I could look at it again. In a minute. I saw that there and I was like, what's that thing? Gems. Could come in handy. Probably will come in handy. Keys. And dice and money. Cool. So, okay, let's look at that puzzle. Why not? Why not? Maybe something will come to mind. Let's reread the rules as well. Each clue is a hint for two different words. The word below, the long word, and a second small word found within that word. Yeah, so it's a clue for both of them. Each letter in the small word will be included in the next clue's long word. Lastly, the first letter of each small word forms this week's solution, a member of the sixth clue. Is it castle? No, it wouldn't be castle. But maybe these are CASTLE? Maybe it's worth writing that down. How was I doing this before? Here. CASTLE. It was the first one of each set of three, at least in the word castle. I guess the word cat is in there as well. Kind of spaced out the same way the letters CAT was spelled, was spaced out in the image of the cat, which is kind of interesting. Like C and A together, then a space and then T. Okay, I'm not sure that's relevant or not. Kept behind locked doors. Kept behind locked doors. Secret. CRE, cray. No. Kept behind locked doors. Private. No, it's too long. Prison. ISO. Is it? Well, okay, so I think there's a C there. So 3-letter word kept behind locked doors, but it could be just like something that is kept behind locked doors, like a cat for sure. Kept behind locked doors. Room. Money. Belongings. Is it more cryptic than that? Like not just a thing that can be kept behind locked doors, but is it like a cryptic crossword clue where behind means and to look at the last letters of, I don't know, locked or I don't know. KED. Nah. Kept behind locked doors. What did I guess for the fourth one? It was molten. No. I thought it had tin at the end, like a hot tin roof. Did I spell molten? I wouldn't do that, would I? Did I do that? I think I might have done. That does match up with the T. Oh no, 10. Yeah, mole 10 is in the yeah. Okay, I think that's right, and that matches up with the T in the castle thing. So I think that is molten. Okay. And 10 is just like the top, the top of the scale. Okay, that feels good. So then informs you that there is no school today. So 10 is in that. There's an L there, so it's not notice. So L, T, E, and N. L, T, E, and N. N something. N, E, N. Ten. Etol. L. Something. L something. I think. informs you that there's no school today. A holiday. Vacation. Weekend. It doesn't have to be like an actual school day. It could be a day that always has no school. But it informs you. But maybe there's like, because like this is very hot. Molten is one thing, and on a certain scale. No, it's kind of the whole clue means like 10, right? Like 10 out of 10. Let's see, there's no school today. What do you call a day off school? An inset day, that was the thing we had. Oh, the last one's 4 letters. Oh no, that makes it seem like maybe the castle thing doesn't actually correspond. Because I'm pretty sure the castle thing was all 3 letters. We could go check. Sure, let's go check. Because yeah, if that's 3 letters, then I think that's not that then. And the T is just a coincidence, I guess. We could maybe change the chess piece to something else. We probably should, in case it does something. Yeah, let's do it. We've had enough with the armory. I think I've probably got every chess piece. Yeah, pretty certain. Ooh, no, maybe not actually. We might not have a king. The office. So let's look at this first. Yeah. It's only 3. Okay, so I think that's different. Alright. Thing is with this, you could just try them all until you get it, right? I mean, it could be a slow way of doing it. I guess I'm doing it anyway. I definitely don't even have rooms in those spaces. Maybe I don't have a rook anywhere. What a weird approach I'm taking. I might not have it. Okay, I don't think I have a rook. Oh, I do, okay. Pawn, like anywhere, right? Anywhere, right? Anywhere, right? Anywhere. Oh, I haven't done that area yet. That's my problem with that. Okay. That one here? Yep. Okay, perfect. Bishop, the chapel, which is like here? Here? Here. Yes. King. That's the one I don't know. I might not have. If we don't have the master bedroom, we don't have the office. That might be the only 2. Okay, I think we want to get. Come on. Why won't you go there? That's weird. Okay, I think we need to get a king room. You can't like drag it where another one is. I think that's the problem. Okay. King room, and then we'll change this. Okay, so that puzzle doesn't match that. So I want to keep thinking about the puzzle. Kept behind closed doors. Locked away. Treasure. Doesn't fit. Valuables. air. If you have a room and you lock the door, there's air behind the locked door. Key. It's not really kept behind the locked door, is it? Can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. Does that mean like a ghost or something? Or does it mean like alcoholic? I don't know. Okay, we've got a lot of keys. We could do this later though, sure. Because we might need the keys between now and then. Let's do a redraw. I would like a branching path, please. I also wouldn't mind a furnace freezer combo. Oh, that's not a branching path. Oh, I guess we do have a way down there as well, so that was probably a bit silly. In fact, why am I not just... Why did I walk all this way around just to... Oh, okay, whatever. I guess I had to come here eventually, so... Did I? Sure. I've just realised there's new letters as well in the mailroom, aren't there? I didn't take it today. Could do close exhibit and we get the experiment for each one. Not that I care about the experiment anymore. CEXT, is that what it is? CEXT? Is that got anything to do with the castle? Or maybe. Because the top word in castle is C, and the bottom one is E. Oh no, but it would be C and E at the top. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's do this. Would we have access to that? No. Not that I care anyway. Sure, I'll take that. Can you pick the lockers? I'm not sure. I mean, the trophy room is obviously better, but it's been a while since I've seen the wine cellar, so whatever, let's do it. Will we figure out how to open up this secret passage that's clearly here? Maybe we're just wrong about that. I might just be wrong. Smash the glass with my morning star. And maybe hit these in a certain order? Like hit all the green ones? Hit the red ones? Or there's like a path of red? There's a lot of green ones though on every shelf though. There's totally something here. Oh, hello. Because it might be like the cloister where things don't respond when you click on them, but you do have to do a certain sequence or something. Okay, we'll leave it for now. We do need some 4-letter codes. Well, a 4-letter code. Or a 3-letter code with a number at the end. I mean, I do want it. So yeah, let's just do it. Okay, break room. And nothing here, but we can do this. 3. Oh yeah, this 5. So it's a third. So that's going to be 5 plus 5, I guess, so 10. So we've got 3 minus 1, 2, times 6, 12, flipped over 21, minus 2, 19. Hey! 2 more keys. Let's That's a lot of keys. That might be the most keys I've ever had, maybe. Let's go open the locker things. And reread the notes in case there's anything important in there. And maybe the 4-digit code's in here somewhere. As if I need more steps. Sure. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. I think that's a code. Kirk. Can I write Kirk? I find it unlikely, but I should check, I guess. There's no K in the first column, so no. Nothing there. Hmm, 6 or 0. That is just about... What is that about? Something on here, right? Or not? And is this related to the I00 in the grotto? Six or 0. So this is 7. This is 13. This is 7, 10. This is 7, 4. This is 5 minus 2. So 6 or 0. Or is it like 6, 4, F? Oh no, that doesn't work. The I00 seems to match up with this though. It's still not meaning anything to me. More keys. You don't get anything on the inside of the locker doors, do you? I don't think so. Sadly, I cannot get a freezer now. So what's that note about the antechamber in the outer room slot? That's super weird. Maybe that's just a thing that will happen now that we've read that book. I don't think so though. There's got to be something else. There's got to be something else. I think we can open every locker, which I'm pretty sure we've done before. This one, where is room 46? Connection. Theorized locations of the antechamber. By the foundation, full house of 45 rooms plus bunk room. Secret door in tomb leans towards this. Doesn't exist, red herring. I mean, they were all kind of right. Grotto, red herring. It's just Ravan's note, isn't it? Ravane? Whatever your name is. I've just noticed it's funny that the key is inserted into a drawing of a lock. Oh, car keys. Not that I can use them. But okay. Well, that's every locker opened. Can't take that, can I? No. So this is a conduit room. Is that it? Is that the end? Put it back. Well, I don't need to put it back anymore because we've done it. We've used the key. Treasure map we can't do. I think that might be it. So I guess we'll go to the break room and end the day. There might be some boxes to break in the entrance hall, I guess. And now we have a quick way to get there, this way. Oh gosh, they go into here. Okay, well it's great having this stuff. What am I expecting is going to happen? Oh, a silver key that I can't use. Woohoo! I guess they probably end up going onto here as well. And then maybe just all over the place. The ceiling. Why not? Okay, so back to the break room. I think we're done. We unlocked the diary, but I don't know what to take from it yet. Like, clearly we're going to be able to sleep in those beds at some point, somehow. I think there must be an item that lets you do it, or something. Maybe the blue tent lets you do it somehow? I'm not sure how that would work. Ooh. We didn't add a king, did we? Since when? Since the pool, would it have been? What's in this room? I kind of forgot about doing that. There's got to be something in there, right? Don't they all have one? Do they not all have one? I do not see one. Okay, interesting. Yes, doesn't have one either. Okay. Do you? Why did I think they all had one? I guess this is totally wrong, because these don't. None of these seem to have one at all. A chess piece. Okay. What about here? No? Really? Are they just hiding them really well? Open that, those shelves. None here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's one in here either, is there? Okay, that's a whole load of rooms that definitely don't have one. Or seemingly don't have one at least. Okay, I don't think we can do it. Alright, we are just going to end the day. We can do it a different day. Well, maybe. Oh. No, that's not one either. It's a Bunsen burner. I don't think... I think even if one of these does have a chess piece, I don't think it's the king, so... Oh well. Alright, we are ending the day. Call it a day. Need to not forget as well that the library is going to have a new clue in it again, which is terrifying. But maybe looking at it again will bring something to mind. Archaeological shopping centre, classic. You get that one a lot. Right, yeah, okay, we finally unlocked the thing, so... I should have put something else in the code check. Whoops. I should have put my ornate compass in there or something, although... We get loads of money, it's so easy to buy now. It's not the worst thing ever, is it? I'm not sure I care that much about the code check anymore. Except for, like, items that are hard to construct, I guess. Anyway, cool. Yeah, see you next time, and... I don't know how we're going to do this anymore. I think we just have to do some days where we don't really have much of a focus. I'll review my big questions just in case there's something that comes to mind, like, oh, I could really focus on that. But otherwise, I think we might be back into, like, just see what happens, let things happen to us mode. Alright, see you then. Goodbye.